favorite thing at Fanny's of the Week. My name is Ellen. This week we are taking a look at this late 60s Fender Kingman. Now, Fender acoustics from this era do not have a reputation for being especially good. Sometimes it's justified. Let's back up a little bit and have story time here. Rock and roll ushered in an electric guitar craze in the 1950s. In the 1960s and 70s, folk music was the most popular type of music, and Fender was positioned as an electric guitar company. So they were looking to make inroads among people who were interested in folk music. Strangely, they hired a man from Rickenbacker, who I believe was responsible for the iconic cresting wave Rickenbacker design, to bring the Fender ethos to acoustic guitars. Many people would say that this was ill-advised. The Fender ethos of a modular design and simple construction wasn't necessarily compatible with acoustic guitars. The temperature of this coffee isn't necessarily compatible with my mouth. So our friend from Rickenbacker, whose last name starts with an R and I can't remember what it is, brought some iconic Fender appointments and some other choices to the acoustic guitars that Fender was going to make. It has a Strat style headstock, it has the bolt-on neck, and it also has, well, this one has a large amount of debris, but that's a bug, not a feature. It also had what became derisively known as broomstick inside of it, a stabilizing rod made of aircraft grade aluminum. There's a reason that didn't catch up. This one also has individually adjustable saddles. A Martin Dread from this same era, the sound from it alone would cause this guitar to disintegrate. There's just no comparison. That said, it is still a cool sound. It's got kind of a percussive thump on the bass end. It's not a bad strummer. Guitar to flat pick. But if I was staying in like the 7th fret and below and I wanted a guitar that sounded good for strumming chords and epitomized that 60s chill surfer California vibe, this is it. It's got a look. It does its own thing. It also has a very comfortable neck. It's not a Martin. It's not trying to be a Martin. It has a broomstick inside of it. If you want a Martin, don't buy this. But if you want something that looks really cool and is unique, it's pretty sweet. I will no longer tolerate people who shame other people for buying guitars based on the way they look, because it's really important. You have to like the way it looks or you're not going to pick it up. I gotta tell you, in the professional music world, people are listening with their eyeballs. It's a tale as old as time. And you just have to respect that. You have to look at least a little cool. That's something that my mom has been trying to teach me since I was like 5. If you close your eyes, you can imagine it's on a Paul Simon record. That might be the fastest I've ever said a sentence. The sound isn't for everyone, but you can't deny that it's cool. I give it 3 out of 5 Ellens. Here at Fanny's House Music, we also sell vintage clothing. This is a 50s record print dress. This is now the 2nd week in a row in which I've really failed to get into one of these, and I think this is not the head hole. Because why would you have zipper around the head hole? Hold on. Okay, I now believe that this is the head hole. We're making some progress. Well, is it just a hole for your shoulder? What's that hole about? This dress has more holes than I have limbs, and I know I'm doing something wrong. Okay, I'm starting to get stressed out about this. I'm getting dressed out. I'm stressed out. It's a nice print though. Thank you for watching Ellen's Favorite Thing at Fanny's of the Week. Tune in next week for me to have another favorite thing.